Welcome to Harry and Meghan TV. Today we're revisiting a bold moment from 2014 when Meghan Markle turned down an ESPN personality who thought she was obtainable. This story highlights Meghan's confidence and the challenges she faced navigating fame even before becoming a duchess. Let's uncover the details behind this headline-making encounter. We've all been there. That moment of social awkwardness when someone is clearly flirting and you're left wondering, are they or aren't they? It's a scenario that plays out in countless social gatherings, from casual get-togethers to formal events. The uncertainty can be paralyzing. It's like trying to interpret a foreign language spoken in whispers and shrugs. The subtle cues, the fleeting glances, the ambiguous comments, they all blend into a confusing tapestry of mixed signals. Do you laugh politely and hope for the best? Or do you try to decode the hidden meanings behind every word and gesture? The pressure to respond appropriately can be overwhelming. Or do you excuse yourself to the restroom, praying they don't follow? Sometimes a quick escape seems like the best option to avoid further confusion or embarrassment. I'll never forget the time a charming gentleman, at least I thought he was charming, spent the better part of a dinner party regaling me with tales of his travels. His stories were captivating, filled with adventure and excitement. He leaned in close, his eyes twinkling, as he described a particularly daring escapade involving a motorcycle and a herd of goats. I was completely smitten. His enthusiasm was infectious, and I found myself hanging on his every word. That is, until he abruptly switched gears, patted my hand, and launched into a detailed account of his bunion surgery. The sudden shift in topic was jarring, to say the least. It was then, with the image of his inflamed foot seared into my brain, that I realized my initial assessment of his intentions might have been a tad optimistic. The romantic allure quickly faded, replaced by a sense of bewilderment. Flirting, it seems, is a delicate dance. It's a complex interplay of signals and responses, where timing and intuition are crucial. One misstep can throw the entire interaction off balance. One wrong step, and you're left feeling like you tripped over your own 2 feet. The embarrassment can be palpable, leaving you second-guessing every move you made. It's a universal language that often gets lost in translation, leaving us questioning our own judgment and wondering if we missed a crucial cue. The fear of misinterpretation can make even the most confident individuals feel insecure. But perhaps that's the beauty of it. The uncertainty, the thrill of the unknown, the possibility of connection or the risk of rejection, it's all part of the human experience. Each interaction is a learning opportunity, a chance to better understand ourselves and others. So the next time you find yourself in a similar situation, remember that it's okay to feel unsure. Embrace the awkwardness, laugh at the missteps, and take each moment as it comes. After all, it's these imperfect interactions that make life interesting and memorable. And who knows, maybe the next time you'll catch the signals just right and turn a fumbled play into a winning moment. The key is to stay open, be yourself, and enjoy the dance of human connection. In the end, it's not about perfect execution, but about genuine connection. So keep dancing, keep trying, and most importantly, keep smiling. The world is full of missed signals and fumbled plays, but it's also full of endless possibilities and unexpected joys. In the world of sports talk radio, few voices are as recognizable as Ryan Russillo's. His deep, resonant tone and sharp insights have made him a staple in the industry, a voice that commands attention and respect. With his quick wit and even quicker takes, he's built a career on being the guy who tells it like it is, no holds barred. Whether he's breaking down the latest trades or giving his unfiltered opinion on a player's performance, Russillo's commentary is always engaging and often provocative. He's the epitome of the everyman, cracking jokes and dissecting gameplays with a confidence that borders on cocky. His ability to blend humour with serious analysis makes him relatable to the average fan, yet insightful enough to earn the respect of his peers. He's the guy you want at your Super Bowl party, even if you secretly suspect he'd be the one to finish off all the guacamole. His presence brings a certain energy to any gathering, making the game more enjoyable for everyone around. But even seasoned veterans of the airwaves can fumble when it comes to matters of the heart. Despite his on-air bravado, Russillo is not immune to the occasional awkward moment, especially when it involves someone as captivating as Meghan Markle. And in 2014, Russillo found himself on the receiving end of a masterclass in graceful deflection, courtesy of none other than Meghan Markle. The future Duchess of Sussex, known for her poise and charm, handled the situation with the kind of elegance that would later endear her to millions. It all went down at a celebrity flag football game. These events are often a mix of fun and chaos, with celebrities stepping out of their comfort zones to support a good cause. Picture it, a sun-drenched field, the air buzzing with excitement, and a smattering of A-listers pretending to understand the rules of football. The atmosphere was electric, filled with laughter, cheers, and the occasional fumble. Among them, two figures stand out: Russillo, the ESPN heavyweight, and Markle, the rising star of the legal drama suits, both navigating the surreal world of celebrity charity events. Their interaction was brief but memorable, a moment that highlighted the unpredictable nature of live events and the charm of spontaneous human connection. Russillo's career has been marked by such moments where his larger-than-life personality intersects with the world of sports and entertainment. His ability to connect with people, whether through a microphone or in person, is a testament to his enduring appeal. Today, Russillo continues to be a prominent voice in sports media, hosting podcasts and making guest appearances on various shows. His insights and humour remain as sharp as ever, ensuring that his voice will be a fixture in the industry for years to come. Whether he's analysing the latest game, sharing a personal anecdote, or engaging with fans, Ryan Russillo's presence is always felt. His journey from a local radio host to a national sports media icon is a testament to his talent, hard work, and undeniable charisma. As he continues to evolve and adapt in the ever-changing landscape of sports media, one thing remains constant: Ryan Russillo's voice will always be one that fans can count on for honest, entertaining and insightful commentary. The scene was set. The sun was shining brightly, casting a golden hue over the expansive field. The stands were filled with eager spectators, their faces painted with anticipation and excitement. It was a day that promised not just a game, but an experience. The air crackled with the electricity of competition, a palpable tension that seemed to vibrate through the very ground beneath their feet. Every player on the field was acutely aware of the stakes, their movements sharp and precise, driven by the desire to win. Or maybe it was just the static from the microphones, a reminder of the ever-present media coverage. Reporters and commentators buzzed around, their voices blending into a cacophony of sound that added to the atmosphere. Whatever it was, there was an undeniable energy as celebrities, models and athletes gathered for a day of light-hearted athleticism and shameless self-promotion. The event was as much about being seen as it was about the sport itself. Flashbulbs popped incessantly, capturing every moment for posterity. Amidst the carefully orchestrated chaos, two figures found themselves on a collision course. It was a moment that seemed almost scripted, as if the universe had conspired to bring them together in this unlikely setting. Russillo, never one to shy away from a challenge, had his sights set on Markle. His determination was evident in his eyes, a steely resolve that spoke of his competitive nature. He was a man on a mission, and nothing was going to stand in his way. He'd heard whispers about her intelligence, her charm, and let's be honest, her undeniable beauty. She was a woman who commanded attention, effortlessly drawing people in with her magnetic presence. To Russillo, she was more than just a pretty face, she was a challenge worth pursuing. In his mind, she was the ultimate prize, a touchdown waiting to happen. The thrill of the chase was intoxicating, and he was ready to give it his all. The game on the field seemed to pale in comparison to the game he was playing in his mind. Markle, for her part, was likely more focused on not tripping over her own feet in her borrowed cleats. The unfamiliarity of the gear added an extra layer of challenge to an already daunting situation. She was determined to hold her own, even if it meant stumbling a few times along the way. She was, after all, still a few years away from her royal transformation. At this point in her life, she was navigating the unpredictable waters of Hollywood, trying to carve out a space for herself in an industry that was as fickle as it was glamorous. She was a successful actress, yes, but also just another face in the crowd trying to navigate the strange world of Hollywood. The red carpets, the flashing cameras, the endless scrutiny. It was all part of the package. But beneath the glitz and glamour, she was just a person, trying to find her way in a world that often felt overwhelming. And so, on that sun-drenched field, amidst the cheers and the chaos, two worlds collided. It was a moment that would be remembered not just for the game, but for the unexpected encounters and the stories that would be told for years to come. Roussillon, in a moment of candour that would later come back to haunt him, admitted to finding Markle obtainable. It was a telling choice of words, one that revealed a certain mindset, a belief that women, even those with their own careers and ambitions, were prizes to be won, conquests to be checked off a list. This perception of women as obtainable is a pervasive one, subtly woven into the fabric of our society. It's the underlying message in countless movies, songs, and even commercials. Women are often portrayed as objects of desire, their worth measured by their attractiveness and availability to men. This objectification is not always overt or malicious. Sometimes it's disguised as admiration, even flattery. But beneath the surface lurks a dangerous assumption that women are there to be pursued, that their desires are secondary to those of men.